Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is. Kurt Meister-Klotz, back in the garage, working on my project GT40 kit car. It's a race car replicas kit car. Today I have a twofer for you guys. I ordered up some more cooling fans. I got some Spall cooling fans. And I got some Hella horns. So the Spall fans are a 5-inch fan, and they move about 350 CFM of air a minute, and hopefully it will draw in the cool air and blow the warm air out the back. And I got some Hella horns. Comes in a kit. You get a horn relay, standard little relay, and you get 2 horns. And they're the same part number, but they actually sound different. So let me bring this up close and you can hear the difference. I think you can hear that. Anyway, stick around. We'll be installing these. I already did a mock-up how I'm going to do it. And I got some good old Hamm's beer to keep things going smooth. So these horns here, I got at Summit. It's a good name. Spall. And 5-inch fans. And there was a convenient hole in the chassis right here. So I'll set the fans something like that. The wiring inboard. I'm actually able to pick up 2 of the 3 mounting holes. And so 5-inch hole in the chassis, 5-inch fan. And actually it's going to draw in air from here. So it'll draw in fairly fresh air, cooler air, and blow out here. Of course, this is the rear clam, and hopefully the air can exit the back. So 2 of them. Other one's over there. And I seen this on the forum. Not my idea, but I think it's a good one. So like I said, it'll draw in the cool air. Draw it in and blow out the hot air. You know, the headers are going to be up high. Headers will be up high instead of down low. And everybody is worried about the heat on the fiberglass on the rear clam. So that's how that's going to go. And these fans they need a spacer here. So I just cut some of my AC hose, some -6 hose. And it'll hold it up off the chassis a little bit. And it's plastic, so I don't need to tighten it too tight. So this is my hardware for the mounting the fans. There's one screw that needs to be longer. So the horns, I'm gonna mount them to actually to this piece here, something like that. So, and then I'm just going to use an old socket as a standoff. So I got to pop a hole in here in the center, and I got my hardware. So that'll mount the assembly to the chassis. These two screws will mount it to this common bracket here. So I'll take you through that. And these horns are going to go, they're going to be something like this in here. There'll be two of them. So it'll be fun to fire them up, hear what they sound like. Haven't actually hooked them up. Going to start with the fans. So I already marked my hole using a 3/32 drill. I'm going to tap down there. 1032. It's important to keep the taps straight. When it gets really tight, I like to back it off, kind of clear the threads. Okay, I think I'm through. So the kit actually had a access panel to cover this, and suspension and parking brake cables already in here. Got my hardware. See, this is the thicker one. Needs the longer screw. Okay, I got a little deflection in the rubber, so I got it where I want it. And the other one will be the same thing. I had a convenient piece of scrap, and I just have to pop a hole in it, and I'll be putting one horn on each side, kind of hanging off the sides like that, and then I'll have one mounting point in the center to the chassis. So I'll get started here. I already marked my hole, center punched it. I like to start with a smaller drill and then work up to the final size. So it's steel, so I don't go real fast on the drill. Now I'll go fast. Just use a countersink, kind of clean up the edges. See that big burr? Okay, so it's nice and smooth. cool how these things sound whenever you bump them. Okay, so I've got an assembly. And I'll have one mounting point. And I have a 7/16 Craftsman socket. Make a nice standoff. Hold it away from the chassis. I've already marked and center punched a hole. Clean up my edges. Feels good. All right, horn's mounted. Next I gotta hook it up and hear how it sounds. Stick around. Okay, here we go with the horn. I only use the horn to say hi to people. On the East Coast, though, that's a required part of your vehicle. Car's in op if the horn doesn't work. All right, it's not working. Now that's a horn. Okay, so the idea is it'll draw air through here and it'll blow into the engine compartment and it'll have to go out the back. Like it's working. So I'll have both of them running and I'll use them in traffic or after the engine is shut off, I'll have a timer for like 15 minutes or something. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You guys keep watching. I'll keep making these videos. As always, Kurt Meister Klotz saying, keep the shiny side up and your nuts tight.